Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to White Fortress Cybersecurity. I hope I'm audible to you guys. If I am not, then let me know. So, we already started with HTTP in detail. I hope those who joined me in the last video lecture has already covered this one. So, now we are gonna continue this one with HTTP headers. If you get any doubts, any questions, you can let me know in the chat. Let's get started with headers. So, headers are additional bits of data you can send it to the server when making requests. So, headers is some additional data. Okay, like for example, I'm asking for XYZ website. Very good evening, Pavani. Welcome back to the channel. So, for example, I'm gonna simply request a particular website like www.whitefortress.in from my browser. So, my browser is client, and what I'm accessing, what I want to access with it is www.whitefortress.in. This is a website which is already hosted on a particular server. So, my client will ask or request some data from the server, and the server will respond. Now, when it is asking for the data, now the server responded with this complete website. So, how does that request actually go? Request go in some format like this. Have we already covered it? Okay. Let's see. HTTP request. Let's see the site for the better. Um, yeah, this is a blood image. So, for example, I have got this image, open image name task. Here you can see, like for example, I want a specific website. So we already covered that there are get methods, post methods. So to ask a specific page on a specific website, there will be a get method, then the path of that specific page, then HTTP version, and there will be some headers as well, like host header, uh, and your accept header, accept language, accept encoding, user agent. Here the client will tell about itself that hello, I am Mozilla Firefox or I am Chrome browser, whatever that browser is, what encoding it accepts, what language it accepts, and the data format it accepts. If I'm asking for a specific website, so it will be like HTML or text format. If I'm asking for a specific image, it might be an image, it might be a GIF, that is your that is in video kind of format only. Then you have got JPEG, PNG, and stuff like that. So it accepts that kind of formatting. And in the host, you will be able to see the specific website that I want to visit. So common headers, these are headers that are sent from the client, usually a browser. So what is a client? Client, that is usually a browser or some other application which is requesting the data or asking for the data from a specific server. And guys, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. So some web servers host multiple websites. So by providing the host header, you can tell it which one you require. Otherwise, you'll just receive the default website for the server. Means if you want to specify which specific site you want to go, like for example, there is a specific server. Okay, there is a server with there are two types of server. One is your dedicated server, and one is your shared server. So mostly the servers on which the websites are hosted are your shared servers. So what is a shared server? A shared server means that there, let's just let me open the notepad. We have got shared server. and we have got dedicated server. So like I have got a shared server. So there are multiple websites hosted on the same server. Like whitefortress.in is hosted there, indeed.in is hosted over there, something like that. And some other website like what do we say? Like let's say google.com is hosted over here. So the server has got multiple websites hosted on this. Let's remove this google.com. Now we have got the dedicated server. So on the dedicated server, there will be only one particular website that will be hosted. Like for example, if this dedicated server will have only a specific site, like there is only google.com. So there will be only google.com website and its subdomain. Okay, subdomains of the google.com and only this website. That's it. But on the shared server, there will be multiple. So if we want to access a particular server and we want to access a particular website on it, so for that, we need to provide this host as well. So host tells that which website we want to visit. So by providing the host header, you can tell which one you require, which exact website you require. Otherwise, you just receive the default website for the server. Means if I'm asking the request from this specific shared server that is hosted somewhere on the internet, it will provide you with a default website rather than the required website or the desired website. Next, we have got is user agent. This is your browser software and version number telling the web server your browser software helps in format the website properly for your browser, and also some elements of the HTML, JavaScript, CSS are only available in certain browsers. So user agent, it just tells the browser, the client just tells about itself. Also, the elements like HTML, JavaScript are only available in certain browsers. So it also tells the server in which format to send the data. These HTML, JavaScript, CSS are just the format in which the site is provided. Next is your content length. Content length, when sending the data to a web server, such as in a form, the content length tells the web server how much data to accept in the web request. So when the server is simply sending the data and there is something like, sorry, these are request header one. Okay. So how much data it it expects the web server to give to it. This way the server can ensure it isn't missing any data. So with this, it does not miss any data, means it does not it gives the complete data. Except encoding, I already told you that there are some specific encoding methods are used while providing the data from the server to the client so that the transmission of data is more secure, and also tells the web server what type of compression method the browser supports so that the data can be made smaller for transmitting over the internet. It also helps in compressing the data, encoding the data, and stuff like that. Next is cookie. So there are sometimes also this header, not always, there might be sometimes this cookie header when a person especially logs in into the server. Like for example, I'm visiting Instagram.com and there I logged into the server, then I'm asking for the data. So whatsoever data I'm asking for, there will be the cookie header in the request message, in the request headers, and this tells the server who exactly, which person is actually asking for the data. So data sent to the server to help remember your information. It tells that which user is actually logged in into the uh, client, using the client who's actually asking for the data. Like I logged into the Instagram using my username and my password. So whenever the server is sending data, so it knows to whom this data has to be sent. And also it helps in authentication and authorization, of course. Next is your common response headers. These are headers that are returned to the client from the server after a request. These were all your request headers, which client actually sends to the server for asking the data. Now, response headers are the headers which the server sends back in the response. So let's see some HTTP response headers. We already studied the response codes, which were like 200, 400, 404, 501, 503. What were all those? All those are your response codes, HTTP response codes. Okay, so this is a uh, response. Just let's see some from Qatar one. Here you can see there is a specific request headers first. So get request and HTTP method, then host and user agent. And in user agent, you can see this is Windows. It's also telling which system it is using, Windows 10. Then Firefox is being used, which encoding or it accepts, and the connection, stuff like that. Then is your response header. In response header, the server replies back with whatsoever data you were asking is successfully given to you. Means 200 OK is used for successfully getting the data. Then date, on which time it is providing the data. Next is your server. Which server was actually, uh, which server version is actually going on in that server. What is the operating system? Stuff like that is there. Then last modified this specific request, when it was modified, there might be some e tags for the encoding part only to encode the data. It just gives some e tags and stuff like that. Then cache control, it's some, this is for like after this specific time the page will expire, then you'll have to again ask for the data. Here also you can see expires on this, then again you have to load the page and ask for the data. Expires and accept ranges. The data it is accepting or sending in is the bytes. Then content length, the data that server is giving to the browser, that is in that that content length is 976. So this is the words or whatsoever the data is, how much that data is, that counts that specific thing. Next is your content type. Content type is your text, HTML, means the web page is being asked for. If this was image, then it will be PNG, JPG, or JPG over here. I hope this thing is clear. Next, we have got cache control. Here also you can see how long to store the data into the browser's cache. Then content type, what data, PDF, if it's image, if it's video, MP3, MP4, audio for MP3, video, MP4. Then using the content type header, the browser then knows how to process the data. Content encoding, what method has been used to compress the data to make it smaller when sending it over the internet. So we have already covered all these. Now answer me these few questions. What header tells the web server that browser is being used? Tell me. What header tells the web server what browser is being used? Kavani, and if Louise and GGG are here, because they were in the last class, tell me, guys, what header tells the web server that with what browser is being used? Pavani, are you there? Louise, any other student? We have got only 3 viewers. This is a very easy question, guys. Tell me. What header tells the web server what browser is being used? Tell me in the comments, tell me in the chat. And also, guys, I come live from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And this is your ethical hacking series in which we are going to cover a lots of things like your malwares, sniffing, man-in-the-middle attacks, web application hacking, SQL injection, XSS, cryptography, and many more topics. And also, number is already given in the description if you need mentorship. So you can contact us on the number given in there. Tell me, is there anyone? Hello, no one? Okay, so what header tells the web server what browser is actually being used? Hello, Sandeep, you little fast teaching. I was late joined. Oh, hello, Sandeep. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, I'll try to speak little slow. Okay, so which is actually telling, like here you can see user agent tells the browser which what it is actually. Okay, here you can see I opened an image now. Here, this user agent tells which browser is actually being used, about its version, the if it's using Windows or Linux, whatsoever this client is using. So this is your user agent. Let's just put it here. What header tells the browser? User agent. Next, what headers tells the browser what type of data is being returned? What header tells the browser what type of data is being returned? Means what data to expect, right? What is that? That is your what header tells the browser what type of data is being returned. Content type, right? It tells what type of data is being returned. Next, what header tells the web server which website is being requested? Which website is being requested means host, right? It will tell the website using the host header. Next is your cookies. Now, cookies, I told you in here as well, your cookies, set cookie or cookies are actually used for telling who specifically is logged in into the server. Okay. Into the specific website. Like if I visit Instagram.com, there are some cookies that are stored in the browser which tells the server that this XYZ person has logged in. So it is saying, let's take a look as at an example and you need to find the cookies. So for finding the cookies, you have to simply click on the three dots, and after going on those three dots, you will see more tools, then web developer tools, and there you can find these cookies. But we are using Chrome. So here we will simply click over here, then we will go to more tools, then we will go to the developer tools. You can also press Ctrl Shift I for that. Here you can see that now these are our cookies. Okay, here are our cookies. Here you can see cookies. Okay, so I'm already currently logged in as TryHackMe. So here are all my TryHackMe cookies. Okay, so these cookies helps, like if for example, hello, very good evening, Shubham Yadav. Welcome back to the channel. So, which header is used to save cookies to your computer? We already know that that was set cookie, of course. Okay, set cookie was that header. We already studied that over here. But how to check the cookies? From here you can check the cookie. Go to the three dots and go to the more option, more tools. Then over here you will start go to the developer tools, and here you can see your cookies. So I'm gonna show you one thing, what happens if I get your cookies. Okay, if I get your system cookies, which header is used to set cookies to your computer? That is your set cookie. So let's see one thing. Like for example, I have logged in to the Instagram. I have got, like for example, I've got two accounts. Let's open it. One in this browser, another and maybe here. Okay, look very carefully into this one. And here I'm logging in Instagram. Here also I'm logging in Instagram. Okay, so this is some ID, random VR. Another Instagram. Let's log out from this account. The password. I don't even remember the mail. Let's create one more Instagram account. It's okay. Create new account. I will have to give something. Let's take this thing. I think I have that as my password, maybe. I don't really remember. Okay, now it's logged in. Okay, so I've got these two accounts, random VR192 and Janvi1179. Okay, now what I have to do, I am taking the cookies from this account. So for example, this is my account, this is my friend's account. I go to the cookies and here I am gonna export. I'm gonna click. This is an extension. You can take any cookie extension for this. मैम मेरा आईडी बैक मिनट ना what? मैम मेरा आईडी बैक मिनट ना what do you mean? Shubham Yadav. So we are gonna just simply export them in the JSON format. So here I'm gonna show you how these cookies actually look like. Okay, this is cookies. These are your cookies. It looks like something like that. It has got domain name, then expiration, host only, session secure, true, false, stuff like that. There are multiple things like that. Okay. There is some value as well. These values actually tells that who exactly is logged in. So I'm gonna just simply export the cookies into the JSON format. Then I'm going to go to this again, cookie editor, and then import the cookies. So before that, let's delete all the previous cookies. I'm going to delete all, then import the cookies, and here I'm going to paste the cookies, then import. I click on import, then reload the page. If reloading the page does not change it, then I'm going to just simply close my browser and reopen it. Okay, I closed my browser and I'm again opening that account only in which that account was there, Janvi account was there. Okay, now again I'm gonna open Instagram.com. Okay, wait a minute. Why is it not working? It, it works really well. Just a second. Let me try again. So what basically I'm showing over here, if you get someone else system cookies, you can just take access of their account as well. Okay, let me try one more time. Export. cookies into the JSON format. Then I go here into the cookies, then import cookies. Then I'm going to paste these cookies, import and reload. Previously, it used to work very easily, but now I think these some browsers have got updated and something like that. Hello, Adarsh. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back, ma'am. I hope you know who I am. Yes, I clearly remember all my students who joined me on YouTube or in person. I remember their name really well. Do not worry about that. Okay, so here I'm gonna again close the browser and try to log in. It should be like random VR. If it starts like random VR. Okay, it's not working, I think. But the thing is, if you take someone's session cookies, then you're able to use it into your account as well. Okay, let's try it on Try Hack Me. I recently tried it. I yesterday only actually did this thing. It stopped working for some reason, but that's what you actually have to do. Let's take the Try Hack Me account for say for now. Tryhackme.com. I think this is some browser update because of which we are not able to take the session cookies. But if you go into my lectures or the social engineering lecture in Hindi, when I taught, it was working completely fine. Okay, let's go. Right now, you can see the profile I'm logged in as. View profile. Let's go to the view profile over here. This is Swabi Vermited. This is random. So now let's take the cookies, export JSON format. Let's go back to the cookies, import, paste the cookies here, import, then reload the page. If reload is not working, reload is not working. So let's close the browser and again, I'm going to open this browser. Try Hack Me. Let's go back to this website, Try Hack Me. It should be random VR. Never mind. It's not working anymore. No worries. Some things do not work when you have to show it to someone. It's okay. So, guys, what I exactly want to say that if you're able to take cookies of someone, then you're able to steal their session as well. You're able to log in as them. Identity theft like things can happen if you have got the cookies. Let's come back to the to this thing. So now we have got next thing. Click view site button on the right, and this is an emulator for making a demo of HTTP request. And using what you have learned from the above task, you can use it to complete the below questions. So here you can see we have got multiple methods, request methods. Hello, Umang, welcome to the channel. We have got get request, we have got post request, we have got put delete request methods. We can do any. And here we have got the URL, and this is exactly how a request will go. If I change it to post, then it will go like post, then what specific it's asking for, then at the post you can see the specific website I want to visit. User agent, the browser that is actually asking for that is shown here as the browser I'm currently using is Chrome browser. So it depends which browser is exactly asking for the data. Then content length. Now it's saying that make a get request into this slash room page. So it's saying that go to the get request, and here you want to go to this specific page, room page. Okay, so here you can see after the get, you can see the link or the path to the page as well. Then I'm gonna simply make the request. Here we have got go. Okay, here we have got some settings as well in which you can put some parameters, like for example, ID parameter, and then you can put the value like ID one or some other parameters also you can use over here. So that is a part of URL. Let's click on go, and here is the reply that we have got. Here's the response. Now it shows that HTTP version 200 OK status code means your request was successful. Hello everyone. Hello. And guys, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Next, we have got the content. Here you can see the content that we have got. And there is something called content length, which tells that how much content the browser is sending. Also, content type. This is in HTML format or the text format. Here you can see this is in the HTML format. Also, the date. Here it should be like date, and then here is the date and the time. Then server, which server is actually going in the backend. This is Nginx. It might be Apache, it might be anything. And with the version of the server that is actually going on. Hello, Navrup Code. Welcome to the channel. Hello, Umang. Hello. Welcome to the channel, everyone. So we have got stuff like this. Okay, so here we also got the flag that we needed. So let's copy this flag, THM room here and the room. Next, it's saying make a get request to this specific path. Blog. This is the path where it wants us to make the request. So which request it wants us to make? Get request. Then on which path it wants us to go onto the blog. Here you can see we have now slash blog as a path. It also wants us to set ID parameter to 1. Or we might also set something else like user parameter to 1. So parameter could be anything. So here ID parameter, redirect parameter, there are multiple parameters. So we need to know. And guys, please do not talk with each other. Just ask the doubts. If you have any doubts, you can let me know in the chat. Do not talk with each other or sir will block you. So just focus on study and let others study as well. So I set it. Here you can see the parameter. After the question mark, there will be parameter, right? Then we have this ID is the parameter and the value of this parameter is 1. So now we are going to simply click on go. So here you can see again the response headers we have got and the body. In the response body, we have got the another uh, answer or the another flag that is THM, you found the block. Let's submit it. And this was another answer. Next is your make a delete request. Make a delete request to user slash one page. So let's first of all check what is this user slash one page. Okay, user slash one. Let's go to this specific page and go. Okay, it says no. Get HTTP try me user slash one. It is not showing anything like that, cannot find the page, but it is telling us to delete the specific page. So let's just delete this page, delete, then it wants us to delete the user slash one. So we did it. And here you can see we have got the user has been deleted, THM user deleted. So now we know what flag or what method is used for what. Hello Louise, welcome back to the channel. I'm really happy to see you guys who are already part of White Fortress Academy. And thank you so much, guys, for so many likes. Next, it is asking us to make a put request. So put request to which user slash to page with the username parameter set to admin. Okay, so what it is saying that you need to make a put request first of all. Here we did the put request. Next, it is saying to this XYZ page. That is your user slash to. Let's make it user slash to. Okay, put request to the user slash to. And it is asking us to put this username parameter. There is a parameter you have to make called user and you have to set it to admin. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to go to the settings again. Here we put over here in the parameters, user name and parameters should have the value admin. Then we have to save it. Okay, here you can see, here you can see the parameter we inputted. Here in the request, you can see user equal to admin. That's it. Use the gear button to write to manage the body parameters. So it's saying you have to use this gear button. So to do everything. Let's click on go. Let's see the response here. Here you can see user changed to admin. THM user has been updated. So let's copy this. Let's paste it over here. Now next it is saying make a post request now. Now it wants us to make a post request onto which page? Onto the login page. Now we will make a post request onto the login page. Here you can see the post request login page. This is how your request will look like. Then we have to go back to this gear button and we have to put username of THM and a password of let me in. What does it mean? Means you have to put username over here. You have to make a parameter called username and the value of that will be THM. Then you have to add one more parameter and here you have to put the password value. Here we have got another value password and here the value will be let me in. Password parameter and value is let me in. Then we have to save it. Okay, here you can see like this. This is how your request will look like. Post request on the login page. Then we have got the user agent, we have got the content length, we have got the content type. This is all we are gonna need when we will be doing web application pen testing. If you do not have all these basic stuff, you do not have this basic knowledge, then it's useless. Okay, so now let's simply see what, simply click on go and then we will get a flag. Here we have got THM HTTP request master. Let's copy this and paste it over here and then submit it. There you can see this HTTP in detail completed. Okay, so currently, let's see how the real request looks like. We can also see that. We have got a burp suit. We have got a tool called burp suit. Okay, you right now do not have any need to learn about this in detail, but I just want to show you guys how this actually works. We can intercept the request, we can work with the request and everything. And thank you so much, guys, for 11 likes. Let's continue now. We have got Bob Suit Pro, or just simply you have got Bob Suit community in your Linux. You can also use that. Okay, no need to do the practical. I'm just showing you how the request we can the request we capture. How do they look like? We will be able to see that as well. Okay, so I'm starting this specific tool for that to intercept the request. Next topic we will be doing is DNS in detail. Then we will go back to a little bit of theory. I think I haven't completed yet. Let's see. Next topic will be DNS in detail though, tomorrow. Okay, no need to think much about it. I'm just showing you some things. That's it. So here I'm going to the website www.whitefortress.in or any website you want to visit. Or intercept is on. Here is this. It's also on. Okay, here we got the get request. Now I'm gonna simply send it to the repeater. I send it. Left permanently. Magnifier. Let's use the magnifier for the better understanding. Okay, here you can see this is how the request went. Get, then it was slash slash. Okay, I can also make it like slash contact us or slash what do I have? Home contact, I think contact. Like I can also make changes over here. Then the HTTP method. Then we have got host. Here you can see in host, you can see the web page that I'm asking for www.whitefortress.in. The browser, user agent. Here you can see the Linux system is being used to ask for these requests, and the Firefox browser is asking for all that data. Then accept method. In accept, you can see text, HTML, stuff like that is being seen over here. Then accept language, English, then accept encoding, gzip, deflate, br, connection, keep alive. Then there might be something like referrer, means from exactly which website is this coming from. If I input it here, you can see HTTP, it redirects to the HTTPS. Okay, here you can see where referrer is this. Okay, just it just redirected to the HTTPS www.whitefortress.in. Here you can see when it went like move permanently to this location, https www.whitefortress.in. When it expires, content length, pragma, stuff like that, server, which server is there, XSS protection 0, X frame, same origin. These are some, there are also some security headers. There are some security headers like XSS protection, X frame options. So we will see that in the upcoming stuff. We will learn about multiple things, especially in the web application pen testing. So to learn web application pen testing, you need to know the basics as well. So we have got all that stuff, and then everything is done over here. Next, then I forwarded the request. Means I just followed the redirection. There was 301 for the redirection. Then it is saying 200 okay, means your request has been successful. And the content type it's giving me, and this is the complete data. The data, the all the website and the data it has got. Everything is there. We have got multiple response headers as well. So this is how your typical request and response looks like. I hope guys this thing is clear to you. If you got any questions, any doubts, let me know in any topic, either this one or any other topic that we have already covered. And guys, we have already completed a CES in Hindi, Certified Ethical Hacking course in Hindi. So if you guys understand or comfortable with Hindi more, so we have already completed the series in Hindi language. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I think, let me show you some things. Also, who are beginners, please do this room. Try hack me Linux fundamental part 1. Okay, do not forget to do this room. For the beginners, it's a very good book. Complete this one. You have got multiple things in here, like here we have, you have to start this machine from here. Okay, where is start machine? I have to join the room for that. Join this room. Here you will be able to see the start machine option. Then you start the machine from here, then it will open the terminal. And in the terminal, you have to input all the commands. Like you have got echo command, you have got who am I command, right? And what does echo command do? It responds with the same message. Like if you have echo, then you type hello, then it will reply with hello. If you put here hello, who are you or something like, it will reply with hello, who are you only. Okay? And then we have got the who am I request, which actually tells about the user, right? Like for example, let's do this thing as well. Here I'm gonna simply put echo and then here hello over here. Then it replies with the hello only, right? Then if I put who am I? Currently I'm a root user. So if you're not a root user, what you have to simply do is you have to let's simply type the command password and sudo password, type the command sudo password, then enter, then put the command put the password. Type the password twice for your root user, then log in as root. Means instead of typing Kali Kali, you have to type root and the password you inputted. Okay, I'll show it to you if I haven't yet. And if you got any questions, guys, let me know. Then what's the next command over here? Who am I? Then we have got here ls, cd, cat, pwd. These are all basic commands. ls, here you can see all the stuff that is over here that will be listed. You can also simply write l. It will again list the content. Then if you type ls hyphen a, then it will list all the hidden files as well. Then if you type ls hyphen a is done. I've already told you about touch command, make directory command. We have already done everything. And what else? PWD, searching for the files. You have got find command, right? For then you have got WC command. WC command, what does it do? It just count the number of entries in this thing. Means like it will count the lines. Like for example, let's try it in the rocky.txt. I put this WC and there is a file user share word list rocky.txt. Okay, here there you can see millions, 14 million something. There are this many passwords stored in this rocky.txt file. So with the help of this WC, you can count how many lines are there in this specific rocky.txt file. Then there is a grep command. Like if I want to grep specific thing, like for example, I input over here grep. Just let's try cat first of all. Cat user share word list rocky.txt, and then I want to grab something like admin123. I hit enter. Then it will bring me all the stuff that has admin123 in it. Or if I put only, let's just put admin, it will give me all the words that has got admin. Doesn't matter it's in between or at the end. So it will just bring all those words. So grep command is used for bringing out the specific stuff. So there are sometimes you might get very huge files. So you can simply, and you want a password in that. So you can simply type password. Then it will bring you all the stuff that containing the password, the line that has got password in it. You can also use that in the help menus as well. Okay, so you need to do this one on your own, Linux Fundamentals Part 1. This is a very easy one and it's very good for the beginners as well. Okay, then see you tomorrow, guys. We will do the DNS in detail. We will start with it and we will complete DNS in detail completely. So, see you tomorrow, 5 to 6. Thank you so much, guys, for so much support and love. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you need mentorship and certifications, you can contact us on the number that is given in the description below. Also, the rooms I'm doing side by side, I want you to practice them as well.